Hi, I wanted to share this story that I'd been invited to do a new podcast with a fellow practitioner. And I really like this person, and we get along really well and all that good stuff. And we talked quite extensively about how we would do it, the name, titles, chat, all that kind of stuff. And for whatever reason, for the last few weeks, there's something that just didn't feel quite right for me. And I had a conversation with another friend that she reminded me that how does it look inside of your blueprint, and what was the reason that you decided that you wanted to do this? And what it really came down to for me is that I really wanted to help this person get started, because it was a referral from my brother, and he said, "You guys seem like you'd get along really well," and we do. But there was something that just wasn't right for me, and what he had mentioned was that what my brother had mentioned was that that this person just kind of seemed like he needed a little jump start, to get started. He was wanting to do it, but he just couldn't seem to get going and all that. And what it came down to was that I really just wanted to help him. I really just wanted to help him get started. And it was wonderful that, we had these conversations and all this, but I decided that I really didn't want to do a dual podcast. I just liked doing this. And so I'm thinking that we're going to maybe do 4 or 6 together, just to get him jump started. And because he's very, very capable of doing it himself, and that his people will find him because it will be him. And for me, it was wonderful to be invited, but I also knew that something wasn't quite right. And so I had to ask myself, in my intuition, what it was. And it was really, I wanted to help. And that's really all I want to do for everyone. I really just want to help in any way I can. And I knew this was an area that I could help. But it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. There's other things, like I want to write a book. I want to continue making messages myself and all of that. I want to write a book that combines both our blueprint, so that we know that we're grounded in ourselves, in our God, in our divine, in our intuition, whatever you like to call it. I call it God for me. And nature, what is it in my nature that I wish to share? And the possibilities are endless for all of us in that sense. It is, I'm looking at some notes here. If it's a passion to help, and you get invited to help or to do something with somebody, but it's not exactly what you want to do, it isn't part of your focus, it's great to know that about yourself and to stay the course of where you're trying to head. But I just really want to help because I want to release any pressure that's holding somebody back, so that people can flourish, they can thrive. That's really what I want to do. I want people to reconnect with who they really are and the infinite potential that we all hold, that you hold. part of that is being free, right? Free to think for yourself. The grace to be ourselves. That is really what it is about, releasing any stress, any pressure, because it's healthy. And if you want to live a good long life and share your legacy, when you say legacy, I mean legacy as in terms of not just financial. Financial is somewhat the least of all values. It's what's inside your heart and mind, and what you want to share with your loved ones, your children, your grandchildren, your friends, your neighbors, all of that kind of stuff. It was wonderful to be invited, and that we can help each other. Maybe I can help him get started, and then he can take off from there, and then I can go back to doing what I wish to do, which is I want to write a book about the financial world, and to know my blueprint throughout that process. And it's a big undertaking, serious undertaking. So anyway, so to know that you've been invited and is wonderful, but to know also what is really important to you, and knowing it through the blueprint that you were given when you were born into this life. So anyway, you can, if you have any questions, have any things you'd like to say, you can email me, and the email address is on the email that you received. And inside my YouTube channel, you can see all the other videos that I've done as well. And if you could subscribe and like and all that, it will help get this message out to more people. I'd really appreciate it. All right, thank you. And until next time, take care.